welcome back to my tiny garage. It's echoing here, and there's a reason for that. I started closing up the holes in the side. Yeah, the bead lines went in, so yay! I've actually been waiting to do that for a very long time. It's kind of one of those things I'm like, that'll make it look just right. And I think I pulled it off. Let me know in the comments below if I did. Now, of course, it's only tacked in. I haven't done all those seam welds in this and blah, blah, blah. But it really gives that defined look that I was looking for. So let me know how it goes in the comments. Let's see what I did. Let's try this. Bead roll. Not B-roll like the letter, but bead like the machine. This little guy's 3D printed. Got some weight to it. See if I design that hole right for the bead roller. Good job, little printer. Let's go test this out. Whoop, I almost dropped it. I caught it. If you know anything about 3D printers, 75% infill with a 3mm wall. So I made this really beefy. It actually weighs. Like you can feel the weight in it. Most 3D prints you can't feel the weight in. This is my powered little guy. Oh, he needs to be aligned real quick. Here's my DIY powered metal bead roller. It's got a cool little foot pedal. Works great. I've done a couple of small projects on it. This is one of the bigger ones I've done, so let's see what happens. Then flip the switch on. Getting there. It's got the right profile. It's starting to build the right profile. I think I need to think something. Okay, bear with me. Okay, I got a little bit of a different profile. Let's try this. Boom. Okay, so this would be, let me figure this out. Okay, so we can see this. Top of the car, bottom of the car. Now you got to round this to make the door. The bead is there. So I'll probably pinch it a little bit, might crease it, but I'm really happy with that. Okay, there we go. Boom. Not 100%, but I've got the bead. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to have to take this and roll this side, which I don't have a roller that'll do this wide. I might do it in two pieces. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I might be able to roll it over. I've got a big metal bar. I might be able to roll it over a metal bar. But we've got a metal roller at work. But for all those people arguing that there's a giant gap there, no more gap. Happy now? And then I gotta figure out what I'm doing back here, because I want this to end right about here-ish. Because it's 4 feet, right? So I want to figure out what to do. So I'm gonna either taper it, and like I'm gonna do something. I'll figure that out. I'm gonna probably go to stamp the metal. I can 3D print that. So yeah, it actually already works here. It's already starting to work right there. Boom. There we go. The bead. And then I'll roll the bottom. The top will connect. Nice. Look at that. That's cool. Cool. Pouring out right now. Thought I'm in the garage. Sunny's getting a rainbow. Super sunny over there for the sunset, but it is pouring. Yeah. That's how far they got on the house so far. Supposedly they're going to be moving in next month, but not at the rate they're going. I'm guessing July at this point. It's taking them forever. They haven't come back and done the sides, and I don't even think I've seen them take all the drywall in yet. Whatever. Huey's got to live out here because the panel. Yeah. Sorry, Huey. You look good whenever you're like all shiny like that, though. Woohoo! Prius, you're gonna come in a minute. I just gotta clean up this. So, I can't film and hammer at the same time because I need to be able to hold on to this. But see how it's starting to roll over this? So this would be the top of the car. This would be the bottom of the car. And as it rolls, and then I pull that back out so that it bends this bead a little bit better. It's coming along. There we go. There we go. So now I'm just gonna bend this back down. Clamp it right there and bend it back down. Probably flatten out that end just to be on the safe side, well, since I've got a metal table in front of me. There we go. Cool, nice profile. Little wavy, but that'll be fixed when I weld it. Nice profile. Straight line. Nice. Now to get them on the car. So what I'm going to do, I made the bead line on the roller, bead roller, but I made it too big on purpose because what I plan to do is, got myself a flange tool. I'm going to figure out where this bead line goes. It's 17.5 inches from the bottom of the gutter. Then I'm going to make sure that bead line runs at 17.5 inches on the gutter. So what I need to do is I need to cut this piece of metal just a little bit above that, and then figure out where that overlaps by the flange tool's distance, which I think is a 1/2 inch. I don't know. 10 millimeters. About 10 millimeters. So I'm going to make this probably 1 inch up and 1 inch down so I get the roll started. And then that'll give me my plate to go in the middle. And then I'm going to flange tool that all the way down after I cut out the middle. And then that flange will be where I put this in, so I can tack it in and then just weld all the way down. And then I, of course, spin the car around and do it again. So let me start doing some measuring. So my smaller straight edge is 1 inch wide. So I'm going to put it right up against the edge of the bead and draw the line. Yeah, because then after that roll, it's flat. Now, flat. A little bit of curve, but it gives me what I need. So I'm going to clamp this down and zip, 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 zip. Would help if I plugged in my cutter. Both ends of the cable were under the welding cart. I thought they were plugged in. They were just sitting there like this. Go figure. now I measure 10 millimeters down from that. That's where I put the flange on there. So let's do that. Stay for 2 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna measure. And it's way over there. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Okay, cool. So now, draw a line. You know that line's straight. I gotta figure out what to do right there. How to end this. I haven't decided yet. So the trick now, measure the distance of the flange tool, the 10 millimeters, down from that line, and then draw yet another line, which I'm going to do with this blue tape. So 10 millimeters. If you're just tuning in and you're seeing the back of my head, I'm measuring 10 millimeters from the top to make a flange line for the bead. Oh, I'm not going to be able to make a big one there. Oh well. Same in the bottom. Boom. Basically, cut off everything that's blue. Got all my use out of that blade again. But this is probably 2.5 weeks old, so yay! Get inside there and grind some of the metal on the back off from the weld. It's gonna get loud. I'm in a metal box. All cleaned up and ready to go. Okay. Oh, that fits in there perfectly. Man, that's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna have to trim a little bit off from this guy, which is good because I put a big mark in there with the clamp at work. But that's okay. And then I need to get rid of all this paint. So I have something clean to paint to weld to. But by golly, it doesn't, like if you've never used the flange tool, this little ridge doesn't feel like it's big enough to do anything, but 16 fits perfectly in there. So thanks Duckman for doing the weldless death foam repair, for teaching me about how good the flange tool is. That's a good tip. Should have done that for the roof too. But definitely going to keep doing it. Gives me ideas for other things I've got coming up. If all goes well, I've got a old car. I'm not going to say much. I got an old car that I'm going to build for an art piece. I'll never roll again, but it'll be really cool. So that'll be on this channel, but I'll release them different days, and you can pick and choose what you want to watch. That's cool. Flange, 100%. Love this tool. Okay, so now I'm going to have to trim off that and then clean the paint. Yep, okay, cool. Where did I put my marker? I think I took it in the house. Yep, I'll be right back. E for bottom. I think what I might do is I'll tape it in place, because I really don't have any place to clamp it. I'll tape it long enough to tack it, and then I'll have to fight with it to get it all flat, because up here is flat. When it gets right here, it starts to bow in from the little crease right there. And I can pull that out and pull that right in there. So. I'm running out of painter's tape. tack it to the top, then I can pull the bottom out and make that bulge, that roll or bulge. See, it's still in right there. I can start here and, you know, weld it in place, work my way down. That's so nice right there. Oh, that's perfect. Hopefully we can get the rest of it to follow. Probably have to... A lot of metal work now. I want this to be noise. Here we double check. 17 and a half. Nice. Nice. Hope everybody's okay. Jeez. There it is. Right to that bead line. There it is. Beautiful. Harbor Freight freebie. I forgot to ask for metric. Whatever. I'll just go get a metric one next time I'm there. Much better. Okay, cool. I'm just wedging a block of wood behind there to press up that dent so I can finish this, and then when I release it, I can do that, redo that width. It's basically welding it into place, and then the metal will listen, succumb to my wishes. one. Went way easier because I know what I'm doing. Too bad I'm only doing this twice. Should have got that flange tool a long time ago. I could have done the whole roof that way. If these hadn't been cut giant windows, I would have just dropped it on, but you all remember what it looked like if you go back in my videos. There were big holes that somebody put in aftermarket. When I say aftermarket, I think they just homemade a bunch of windows. So let me show you what I've been doing in here, because you can't really see it from the outside. So what I've been doing to get this to puff out to where it's supposed to be, because it just wants to flop. It knows where it's supposed to be, it just doesn't stay there. So what I've been doing is bracing from this side to this side, and then tacking that little section, and that's why I keep moving down. So that lets me brace against that one, because that one just happens to be just long enough to like pivot back and forth from that side to that side. But now I'm at the C-pillar, so I need to flip to the other side of the C-pillar and do that one little strip that connects the old car panel, the original car panel, to the fastback roof. No, wait, this is the bus roof. The other side is the fastback roof. I didn't have the right metal for this, but you know what I mean. Original metal to newer metal. Still all German. So that's what I've been doing. I jam a piece of wood in, prop it up against there, and voila! And voila, we have bead line. I still have that itty bitty section right there to do, but I gotta push it from the other side, not this side. That is nice. Of course, I screwed that up, but easily fixed. Just need to make a little wedge. They're annoying, but can be done. I'll probably weld it from the inside, but check that out. That is so cool. Oh, and my battery's dying. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let me charge up my batteries. I'm going to tag that other side in, and we'll see where we're at. There you have it. Smooth. Kind of really see it really good in this angle. Lots of little welds to go, finish the weld, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes. I'm not going to do a billion welds on camera because that probably makes it for boring. If you really want to go watch welding, I'm sure there's a channel out there for you. Sorry. That concludes that part. So I'm debating on what to do next. There is a lot of the floor welds to go in. Like, there's a lot of welding right now. That doesn't make for good TV. So I think what I'm going to try to accomplish is I'm going to round up. I have a bunch of parts showing up for the engine build. And then that way I can get the engine in this thing so I can start making sure that I get the vent right. So that's going to be next, I think. But I'm probably going to construct some sort of wooden lift for this to hold the body off the pan and start focusing on things like the engine, the throttle cable, the fuel line, the brake lines, the big one, the brake lines, right? If I can get the pan drivable, I think that's where I need to start focusing next. I don't know yet. It's probably where I'm going to go, but we'll just have to wait and see. There's a lot of little welds that I'm going to have to do, and I don't want to film all that because that gets really boring for you guys. Like, I still got to finish all the little welds in the back of the roof. I've still got to weld the fenders in place. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to weld them to the wall or not, because there's pros and cons to both of them. I'm still going to be able to get in there and do work if it's welded in place. I'm still going to be able to get in there and do work if it's not welded in place. I do know this, though. The back of the fender is going to be the wall for the engine. So I need to make sure that it's not spitting dirt from the tire into the back of the engine. That being said, if I weld it, I can just close that off and not have to worry about removing that every time. We'll just have to wait and see. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you made it this far. Thank you. Keep an eye on my Instagram for little sneak peeks and my shorts for sneak peeks. And get out in the garage and do something.